Welcome again. My name is Moses, and in this lesson I'm going to take you through how to set up your pay rates and your responsibilities as a writer and also as a business owner. So we are going to start with your responsibilities and your responsibility. Okay, what is expected of you as a writer and also as a business owner. So these are the two roles that you are going to be using interchangeably throughout your career, and even as you scale up your business. First of all, as a writer, you are required to provide the project that you are doing at the highest quality possible. Okay, and when we say the highest quality possible, this means this is a work that is going to represent your values. Okay, these are the qualities that are going to set you apart from other people, because in the business space there is a lot of noise. In fact, there are many people providing the same services as yours, and some of them are even providing them at a cheaper rate than yours. So what is going to set you apart from them? So here you're supposed to do a very necessary process called SWOT analysis. And here this is when you are going to look at your strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. And from there, when you analyze all those things, and you have done the market analysis and competition analysis, and then you are going to give your unique selling points. And these are the things that they are going to differentiate between you and other people. And when we say other people, I am talking about the same people in your space, the same people as you, providing the same services as you. If you are in the agribusiness space, these are the same people you are going to be competing with. And some of these people, they have already established themselves, and they don't have operating costs as you. You are starting out, and for them, they have already established themselves. So how are you going to break them? Not necessarily to break them, but how are you going to break through the noise and be heard by the client? And what is going to set you apart? And your uniqueness is in the quality. And the quality is dictated by how well you are going to deliver the work. And so here, we are talking about the deliverables. How well are you delivering on the promise? If, for example, we talked about delivering a newsletter, how well is the newsletter designed? Then how many pain points have you addressed in the newsletter? Second, how long have you taken to do the research and make a specific opinion, not opinion, or an assertion that is backed up by evidence? Okay, that is backed by evidence and facts. And then by so doing, how are the facts and the evidence going to be used to solve a solution by the customers of this client? Okay, so when whatever you have been told to design or to provide is doing its job, that is providing value for this person's clients or the audience or the customers, now that is what dictates the quality. The quality is not dictated by you, it is dictated by the audience. And the audience are the same people who are going to give you direct feedback. And the feedback is from the key performance indicators that you set in your proposal and your pitch. Because you cannot say you are going to deliver apples and then you deliver oranges. Those are two different things. And when I say two different things, I mean do as you say and say as you do. Okay, be a person of your own word. Deliver what you said you will deliver, and do it in a timely manner. And respect yourself and respect the client's time. And by that, the client is going to see value in your work and also going to be satisfied with what you deliver. And by that, you will be known as a person who delivers great content. And even when you break the ties with the client, when your contract is over, the client will always speak good of you and he is going to be your ambassador. And by that, your responsibility as a writer is achieved. Always make sure you deliver what you talked about, the type of the content that you agreed on. If it is a newsletter, an article, is it a white paper, is it an ebook, all those things. You're supposed to know the content that you are writing, the format it's supposed to be written in, the tone. The tone is not your tone. The voice can be yours, but the tone is supposed to speak in the tone of the business. If the business is in the shoe business, look at the solution that they are striving to provide to their clients, and then deliver on that. Do not deliver on the pain. Whatever you are going to write on, it is going to provide a solution to the client or their customer, and that is what it is going to sell. And it is going to be seen in form of increased revenue, increased sales, increased retention, customer retention. And this is a customer who is going to buy more than once. Or apart from buying from once, if it is a restaurant, they are going to be a repeat customer. And with that, you are going to know what the customer needs. Apart from that, you are going to have a good relationship with the client. And also, you yourself, you will be having a widened perspective of what the client wants and the needs of his customer. And then even in the future, if you get a client in the same field or with the same needs, you'll be able to apply the same. And with as a matter of fact, you are going to deliver in less time. Okay. Yes. So we have covered what you are responsible for as a writer. And then what of a business owner? Now, as a business owner, it is your responsibility to make sure that all business processes run smoothly. And what we mean by running smoothly is what are the basic processes of your business? Calling, that is for customer service. Cold emailing, what we have done before. Communicating the milestones with the client. These are the responsibilities overlap, but when it comes down to delivering these responsibilities, they are in two. As a content writer, it is your work to write and deliver. But as a business owner, it is your responsibility to ensure that the logistics are followed. And the logistics of the content writing business, they involve direct communication, constant communication in a consistent manner. That is, if you agreed you are going to be communicating maybe once a week, or when the milestone is supposed to be realized, that is when you're supposed to talk to the client, and you are supposed to make sure that the client is in the know. And then from that, it is a responsibility as a business owner to ensure that all orders they are fulfilled, orders pertaining to the jobs that you have been told to work on. Okay, and so when we say as a business person, you're also responsible for the invoicing the work done, ensuring that the client you are paid as a business, and also those people that are working for you, you have paid them in the meantime or in the right time, so that they feel motivated. It is up to you as a business owner also to motivate them and make sure that they reflect your company needs. And that way, you are going to be a good manager. You are also going to be a good business person. And because in the business, you need to respect other people so that people can respect you. Also, you need to have good listening skills, because if you are not a good listener, you're not going to know when people are aiding and when people are hating the job and when they are providing bare minimum. And this is the worst thing that can happen to any business owner, when your employees, they're not going beyond and above in improving your business. They're just doing their job, the bare minimum that you are paying them for, and that is going to harm you because they're not productive enough. And as a person who has been in the business space, I would ask you, make sure that whoever is working for you, make sure you are paying them well, not in a manner that is going to hurt you. But if you are paying them 100 shillings, or for example 100 shillings, they have brought the business 300 shillings, that is the salary or the wages or whatever you are going, the remuneration, that is whatever you're going to compensate them for, it is a third of what the revenue of what they are bringing to the business, so that you can be able to accommodate them for a few months ahead if the business is slow. Okay. Yes, and with that, that is responsibility between a content writer and a business owner. And so let us talk about setting up your pay rates. So setting up your pay rates, it is a very common, it is a very simple thing, which is every person is supposed to get it right. First of all, it is dependent on two things. One, the professionalism of and the skills. Two, the scope of work. And three, how long it is going to take you to finish the job. And four, the amount of risk you can take as a business owner and as a content writer. So let's go over each of these. And we are going to start with the professionalism, that is your skill level. When you are starting, I normally ask people to start off by doing some practice. And when you're doing some practice, you need a person who is going to tell you if you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. Okay, then this is a person who has been in the business for some time, maybe 2 to 3 years, or maybe somebody who has already been doing it for a very long time. And this person who knows what is selling and what is not selling. And so if you're starting off, you start by giving these services for free. This is when you approach a person or a business, and then you provide your services. And then if you're not willing to pay, if they are not willing to pay, you provide them the services for free. And you can also be doing guest posting as a way of marketing yourself. This is when you post content on other people's websites, which are more established than yours, and then with the hope that because you have put your contact information there, when they need a service like yours, they are going to contact you. And that way, it is going to give you more credibility and authority in that space. And this way, even in the future, if somebody reaches out to you, they're expecting to pay you more than when they don't know about you. Yes, because the first impressions, they are very important in this business. Okay, so you start off with free, and then you upgrade. And you upgrade by amount of work that you do. And by so doing, you start by looking at the standard pay rates, the standard pay rates that are charged. And the best thing to do is to go to content marketplaces, the ones that I was discouraging you to go to in the previous lessons. You go to look at the standard rates, and the minimum and the kind of standard. And so for most in the Upwork space, it is between $5 an hour to $20. and then when they slash off that I guess 16% or something, you get 10 to 15. That is the common, yes, the part, what can I say, the standard rates. And so from there, that is an hour per hour. So that is between $5 to 20 as your beginning charges. And then from there, once you start getting more clients, more work coming in, now you don't have enough time to be working on the same project with the same amount. So what do? You increase your pay rates. So if you are charging 5, now you start charging 8. That is, we advise for an increase of 50%. That is, if you are charging $100, you start charging $150. And with this, what you do, you are going to minimize a lot of trashy work or trashy clients, and then you start getting more serious work. And because by now, if you are getting more work, it means your expertise is also going up, your skills are also going up, and by that it means if your skills are going up, you also need to get more work. So you get less work, more pay. And when you are beginning, it was more work, less pay. That was the business model when you're starting. Less work, less pay, more work, to get you in with as much skills as possible. And then as you go in, it becomes less work, more pay, so that you can be doing more high level work, and then you get high level pay. And by that, you'll be going to leverage very fast. And even when you set up your business, it will not be known as a place to go when you need crappy work. You are going to be you will position yourself as a premium service provider. Okay, and that way you are going to provide a service, a productized service. And we say productized service, that is when you provide a package of services at one rate, and then you scale it up by increasing the scope or reducing the scope of work. That is the amount of work done. So the more work done, the more the client pay, the more the pay, and then the less work, the lesser the client pays. So we are going to touch on this later on in the course. That is the product size service, and how to market yourself, and also how to make sure that you survive for longer as a content writer in the content business. So thank you, and in the next lesson we are going to talk about how to avoid scammers. Because they are there. They are scammers, not the content writers, but they are also people who want to take advantage of you, because online don't know any person. And so people, they think they are very clever. And because I have been scammed severally, I know, and in the same process, I understood what I need to do to prevent them. Now I know better. Now I was scammed so that you do not get scammed. So see you in the next lesson.